Today I have this BMW M4. Big thanks to Beamer Junkie on Instagram for letting me review this car. You guys go check him out. Without further ado, let's get straight into the review. Starting off with the front of the car, we have this iconic BMW grille. You can't miss this grille on the road. It just makes this car stand out. This car does have a carbon fiber grille. It's a customized carbon fiber grille. All the custom carbon on this car is from DNR Customs. Make sure you go check them out on YouTube. Let's get a close-up of this carbon right here. Moving on to the driver's side of the car, we have this beautiful powder-coated goldish bronze rims right here. These rims look absolutely beautiful. They match with the color of the car so good. And behind these rims, we have these carbon ceramic brakes. No matter how much you talk about these brakes, you're still underdoing it. These brakes are insane. There's more custom carbon right here around the M4 logo. Let's get a side view of this car right here. This car is so sleek. I personally love the M4 way more than the M3. It's just way sleeker. Just looks smoother. Alright, now moving on to the back of the car. Actually, before we get there, I want to point out this custom carbon right here. It's custom carbon side skirts in our customs. Over here we have some more custom carbon. Alright, now that we're at the back of the car, there's even more custom carbon right here. It's carbon fiber spoiler from DNR Customs. Down here we have this custom carbon diffuser right here. Here at the back of the car you can notice the modified exhaust from MBRP. This is a axle back exhaust system. Alright, before moving on from the back, let me show you all the back of this car, the trunk of this car. This car has two 10-inch subwoofers right here, and there's still a bunch of space for you to put whatever you want. I've seen this car without the subwoofers, and there's a lot of space. You don't have to worry about any space problems. Alright, now let's open up the engine and talk performance. To open up the engine, you go over here, the latch right here, you just pull it twice. You go over here, there's no latch on the engine cover itself since you pulled it twice back there. Just pull it up. Boom. Underneath the hood, you get a 3-liter inline 6 engine that produces 473 horsepower. All that horsepower goes to the rear wheels, and it pushes this car from 0 to 60 around 4.1 seconds, but that really depends on the driver since this is a 6-speed manual. The top speed of this car is 155 miles per hour, but if you get the M driver's package, it goes up to 175 miles per hour. This car makes around 30 horsepower less than the competition without the 6-speed manual, but you do get the fun of the 6-speed manual instead. With that out of the way, let's move on to the interior of the car. Now let's move on to the interior. This beautiful all black interior. You just hold the strap right here and pull it towards you, and the seat just moves up automatically. Let's do a quick review of the back, and then we'll get to the front. Getting into the back is fairly easy compared to other coupe models. It's very easy actually compared to other coupe models. In the back of the car, you just hold the seat, you just pull it towards you, and it's gonna move to the same position that it was before you came in. In the back, down here, you have your air controls. You can control the temperature and the fan speed. You got these little vents right here. Up here, you have your lights, and that's basically it for the back. There's not much back here. There is a lot of space though. A lot of people say it's cramped. I'm 6'2", and I perfectly fit in here. If I was a little taller, I'd have to crouch down just a little bit. Other than that, it's perfect. Getting out, you just hold the strap, you pull it towards you, just push the seat, and then it'll just move up. You can get out. Inside the car, we have this beautiful BMW steering wheel, cruise control on the left, and this side you use to control the dashboard up here. We have the M buttons right here, which you can program. Let me actually turn on the car so I can show y'all the M buttons. Open the car so y'all can hear it. This is a 6-speed manual. You push in the clutch, push in the brake, start. So first, let me show you all the cluster. You go over here, you can press this button right here. Basically, you can change all the information you see. Actually, you press the button so you can see that. If you press it again, it makes it just a speed and gear or whatever. Right here, you can see some type of information in the middle. Right here, you use this to scroll through the information. Let me see that. Right here, you have your lap timer, your journey data, trip data, route preview. You have a map right here. This is your drive settings, engine data, the PSI for the turbos. This is the tire pressure, sports display with the horsepower, G meter. The G meter didn't load. This is your media, and that's it. Now let's talk about these M buttons right here. You can program these buttons so that they can change all your sports settings right here. Let's go into here. You can change your engine, gear shift assist, chassis, steering, brake, and the M traction control. Let's see what happens if I press the M button. Boom. It changes everything to sports settings right here. Press it again, goes to comfort. You can program these buttons through here. Let's go to M1. You can see M1's programmed so it can be all sport. It's got all the sports settings on there. Let's see what M2 is. I don't know what it is. Oh, it looks also sport. It looks like a modified version of sport. So basically the whole point is you can modify these. Let's say you're driving, someone pulls up next to you, you just hit this button real quick and just hit the gas. You know what I mean? Using your go. So this climate control system right here, it is usable. I'm not saying it's bad, but I don't like it. I love the buttons. I love buttons on my cars. Everybody that knows me knows this. I love buttons on the cars. Down here, we have volume control, seek, you can skip through the tracks, and some air control systems. And then you have your hazard lights right here. Down here, this is the star of the show, the 6-speed manual gearbox. Over here, parking sensors, auto start, auto off. Turn this off. Start stop button. This is your setup so that you can change. It's just a quick button to get into the driving modes. And M mode, which basically just changes the display for you. Let's go through that real quick actually. This is road. This is sport. Oh. And this is track. And what track does, it actually just turns this off so that it stops. Oh, when you press it, it comes back. But what it does is turns this off so it stops any distractions for you. And it turns off the intelligent safety features. So it turns off your like automatic braking and all of that. Let's come back down here where you have your exhaust button, your parking brake, your traction control. And right here, this dial you can use to control your screen right here. It's very responsive. I love it. Down here, you get 2 cup holders, USB port, and a little wireless charger back there. Now that we're done with the interior, let's get to driving.
you get the chance, can you like maybe just hit it?
Alright, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for how I record and edit my videos. Also, feel free to let me know what car y'all want me to review next. Don't forget to follow my Instagram at rmreviews for more behind the scenes content and also some of my photography. Stay tuned for the next review.